Welcome to the Deep Dive. This is where we take the stuff you're reading, your sources, and we really unpack them together.
Yeah, the idea is to cut through the noise and get straight to those aha moments, hopefully without the headache.
Exactly. And today, we're diving into something pretty wild, actually. It's called the formula for zero.
Right, that's N plus your plus emitter comes from Flint Atkins.
It looks intense, like something you'd see scrawled on a physicist's blackboard just before a breakthrough.
It does have that vibe, but the reason we're looking at it, based on the sources you sent, is its potential, maybe surprising, link to computer processors.
Okay, so that's our mission for this deep dive. What is this formula, really? And how might it connect, even theoretically, to how computers crunch numbers now and maybe in the future?
Paper, Algebraic Exploration of the Formula for Zero, which he frames within a grand unified theory of nothing. Quite a title.
Okay.
And we've also got an article on standard computer organization instruction formats to ground us a bit. Plus, crucially, his working paper specifically mentioning a quantum computer processor designed with formula for zero integrated feature. 1, 2. It displays the formula prominently, so a few different angles to look from.
Okay, let's get into it. The formula for grand unified theory of nothing. Where do we even start unpacking that?
Well, let's not get too bogged down in, deep theoretical math. Think about the concepts. What's the core idea?
Right.
He seems to be saying that these seemingly opposite, huge concepts represented by the infinities can somehow balance out to zero. Let's take the plus bit first.
Okay.
Instead of literal infinity, think of it as, well, maybe unbounded complexity, like hugely divergent computations happening or incredibly complex system states.
So like a processor going absolutely flat out dealing with tons of data, tons of possibilities.
Kind of, yeah. Or a network with just, overwhelming activity. Now contrast that with the zero.
That's the surprising part. All that complexity
Yeah.
just becomes zero.
It suggests a resolution, maybe, a state of nullification or perfect balance, or perhaps, most relevantly for computing, a state of minimal operational cost. Like all that effort somehow cancels out achieving nothing in terms of energy waste.
Wow, okay, that's a big leap. What about the other side, the part?
So is complexity and expansion maybe represents the opposite, inverse operations.
Like undoing something.
Exactly. Or error correction mechanisms fighting against noise.
Right.
Or just balancing forces within the system that pull it back from runaway complexity. Think of it as the contraction to the expansion.
Okay, so expansion, contraction, balancing out to zero.